let's jump into what I think you truly love. Let's jump into our power rankings, our weekly MVP, and our worst players of the week. And again, we'll close it out, see what time we have, but we're going to do the home run leader update. So power rankings, I think we could probably agree on most of these and get through this fairly quickly because I'm not going to lie to you, mine didn't change.
I think I can't remember.
That's okay. Number one, Dodgers. They're still just doing big things, but will they continue? They had a big injury. If you want to touch on that.
Tony Gonsolin, 15-day IL with forearm strain. Oof. Hopefully nothing. But while we're talking about it, Tony Gonsolin has 16 wins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Yeah, there's him, Wright, and Verlander, right?
Him and Verlander both have 16 wins. What'd Verlander do? Left a game in the third inning.
Do you think they were saving him because they have a big lead, or do you think it was injury ridden? I'm thinking he's 40-something, didn't play last year. I think it was a planned move, but they're not saying it.
No, I think it was precautionary. I think he moved, he felt something.
Can I give you my
that
real?
Game doesn't necessarily. I mean, yeah, they're fighting for the home field advantage. That game doesn't necessarily. They know they're going to get in the playoffs.
Yep.
You need Verlander in the playoffs.
And I think he had to go to the bathroom. That's my theory.
Ooh.
I think he sometimes we all do this. You strain a little too hard. He had to go to the bathroom, and that's if you heard it anywhere, you heard it right here on the Vegas Odds Baseball first. But yeah,
Verlander had to go to the bathroom.
He had to. They threw the number 2 down signal. They're like, no, that's not the.
He was like, oh,
I gotta go.
Kind of like when someone runs the water, all of a sudden have to go number 1.
Yep. All right. So, yeah, there we go. The Dodgers won. Number 2. Speaking of Astros, did you have them at 2?
No.
No, me neither.
Because of Verlander, honestly. I got the Mets.
Me too. I went the Mets number 2 as well. Still playing great baseball. One thing that I just wanted to bring up too is, for the longest time, Dodgers 9-1. There was a lot of teams that 9-1, 8-2. The best there's a handful of teams that are 7-3 right now, but even more at 6-4, 5-5. I think the fatigue in the shorter preseason. I think you're starting to see a little more injuries pile up, a little bit more fatigue, which is leading to some teams slumping a little bit. Mm-hmm. Yankees. So yeah, Mets 2. I had the Astros at 3.
I have the Astros at 3.
Okay.
And they as we speak right now, they have the same exact record. Mets are going to play the Dodgers. The Astros are going to play Texas.
Yeah.
Nothing against Texas. Houston should win those games. I mean, on paper.
Never know. Interstate rival.
Never know. The Mets-Dodgers series should be pretty good because that's hopefully a division series matchup.
Yep, and the Dodgers started out the week with a game with Miami, and then I do believe, like you said, they do travel to New York, where the Dodgers aren't as good. They're 43-22 away. Oh, poor thing. They have more wins away than I think the Pirates almost have all year. Yes, yeah, so
very close.
It is very close. Braves. I had Braves at 4.
I have St. Louis.
Oh, okay.
I watched Tyler O'Neill hit a 3-run Jimmy Jack to straightaway center field last night, and man, St. Louis is clicking on all cylinders. Wainwright was good. Halsey, if you haven't seen him throw, he's really good. He did give up a home run, but he just strikes everybody out. St. Louis though is playing a brand of baseball that it just flat out wins games right now.
I think I tried telling everybody a couple of weeks ago on the same here podcast how St. Louis could probably be the team to beat, and they're going to make a run. But hey, what do we know?
Right.
You would have thought I would have had them there, but yeah, I had the Braves are playing fantastic.
Yep.
They're still, in my opinion, they are the team to beat. They're the defending champs until they are knocked out of the playoffs, which they are going to make. I mean, they're the team to beat. They're the defending champ, and they're very good. They are playing fantastic baseball and just destroying teams. So, but I had the Cards at 5.
Okay, I had the Braves at 5, so I just switched them.
Same 5.
I mean, yeah, you're right. Atlanta is creeping on the Mets.
Yes.
If the Mets are going to go, they went into the Yankees and lost both games. Yep. Didn't see that coming.
But in the Mets, though, looking forward, looking ahead to September, they have one of, if not the easiest schedules, other than the Phillies in September. They have like 6 or 7 games with the Pirates. So Atlanta's is a little bit harder. They do play at the end of the year. Mets, Braves, I think, to close out the season.
Perfect.
So it could be very meaningful, could be nothing at that point. But either way, Phillies are right there too. I mean, they're 6.5 back at the time of the recording from the Braves. But one team that is just playing lights out that for whatever reason nobody still talks about is the Rays.
That's what I would have next. Yep.
I mean, they are closing in on the Yankees, who had a huge lead. They're 7.5 back. They're ahead in the wild card. This is going to be a team that nobody wants to play. Again, they're a team that last year won 100 games, and they are clicking. I mean, they got guys like Margot who are coming out of nowhere. They are playing the kind of baseball that you need to play right now. So I'm curious to see in the next couple of weeks if they can reel in the Yankees. And again, they have a series with Miami to start the week, but the Yankees travel to Los Angeles. So that could be good for them, or it could be terrible.
Go Mike Trout and Ohtani.
Hey. All right. So that rounds that out. And as you said, honorable mentions, obviously Rays, Yankees, Brewers, Padres, Jays. We'll throw them in there just because you're a Jays fan. Yeah. But I mean, if you think about it, the Jays are right in that wild card hunt thanks to the expansion. But Baltimore They're still there,
yeah.
and just a lot of baseball left, and a lot of more episodes with us coming up to where we get to break this down for you. So that's our power rankings.